Hey everyone, I hope your day's going well. This is getting a late start today because we were very busy yesterday and it got down to 12 degrees. 12 degrees for Southern California. I'm a California girl. Southern California girl. It's not supposed to be 12 degrees. But I am going to show you, what you're going to see today, my sewing machine collection. So I'm going to start off with my very first sewing machine, and it's dirty, just so you know. And this is after lots of cleaning and vacuuming it. It's filthy because it hasn't been taken out of its cabinet in years. I mean, years. So, yeah. I'm going to show you it, and I'll show you the cabinet so you can see why we use it. This is my first sewing machine. And it's about 1966. That's when this one came out. This is the Singer Touch and Sew. There's a zigzag. And let me see if I can, I wonder if I can zoom in for, hang on, let me zoom in a little. Alright, forget zooming in. I tried and it doesn't work. I'm getting a new camera that will have autofocus and zoom while videoing. So, that's this. Stitch length, the on and off, stitch width, and the different stitches. Here's the tension. There's my skinny little foot down there on it. The top, the thread. There's the side. And then down here, underneath, is a cabinet. It has stuff in it. So, as you can see. And then we have it, this folded shut, and the old Philco sitting on top of it. That's how we use it. So that's my first machine. So, yeah. Now I'm going to show you my next machine that I had. Shut this door. Okay, now my next machine, because the zigzag out there started having problems. It would bunch up, the tension was really not working anymore. So Steve bought me at the lovely store, as we call them Pig Lots, but it's Big Lots. It used to be Pick and Save. The Singer's 150th anniversary special. It's got a rabbit and a turtle. Okay, this is the Isaac, or I can't remember the name now. Dang, I should have remembered. But this, okay. That's all the bits. Bobbin winder. This actually is a great machine. I love it. And for those who sew know that Singer just had their 160th, so this is 10 years old. There's the foot on it. Accessories in the front, which I just dropped the thing. Okay. So, and it came with a color Game Boy. Because the color Game Boy plugs into it, and it is loaded with stitches. That's why there's no stitch thing on here. Now this is a really good machine, believe it or not. It really is. But it doesn't have a drop feed. It has a very small hole right here. And Kathy wants to learn how to sew. So, because of that, she's going to be learning how to sew on this, and if she gets good at it and keeps an interest, she will be taking that one over. All right. Now, instead of going in order that I got them in, I'm going to show you what replaced them and then my Big Daddy machine. I will sit down for all this. All right. So under this, this is my new machine. It is a Singer Confidence Quilter. Much bigger opening. And I should have pulled it out. And there's all the thing. It's digital. See? Nice bright light. This opens up and doesn't fall off on you. Came with a walking foot. Has drop feed. Has the quilting foot. Has all the feet you need. And that's for free motion quilting, which I do. Let's see if I can put this out. Came with this, which you take this off and you slide this on, and it's a nice big flat surface for your quilting. Sorry, for your quilting to be done. Now, just so I can show it to you, this is the cordless, my new Auric cordless iron. You can either use it with the cord, or turn it that way and without, which it'll be charged then. So that's my newest toy. Alright. Now on to my newest machine. And that's this one. And this is, now that it works, because Steve figured out what was wrong, my Singer, oh, the sun. Singer heavy duty machine. And I got this so I could sew through thickness, and boy does it. It really is a workhorse. It's got a metal plate down here. It has the same flip down for some storage. It has dials instead of digital. It has, you know, the length of your stitch. And as long as you're in these, they work with the black ones on the dial. Turn it to S, which is blue, and it works with, it's hard to tell, the blue ones on the dial. So black ones, you can change the length. The blue ones are pattern ones that are fixed. And then you've got your width, needle position, tension. There's how you load your do your bobbins, you know, fill. So that is my latest one that I just got. And I like to use the covers because there's so much dirt flies around out here. That's why my old one is just filled with dirt, because we haven't looked in there, and even if you dust the outside of the cabinet, that doesn't change what's inside. We get sandstorms. In fact, it was a couple years ago we lost people in one. Alright, so now, and yes, I have a black baby doll back there. No, I'm not a racist. Let me show you this real quick that doesn't have to do with sewing. So if any of you ever see it, I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of these dolls. This was my mama's. Okay? These are reverse dolls. I used to play with it. That's why her head's dented. I used to call it chocolate and vanilla. Here's the chocolate baby, which I always thought was so beautiful. And then you turn her upside down, and there's the vanilla baby, who has indented cheeks because of me, because I played with it constantly. Yeah, it's in bad shape with stains, but I'm not messing with it. I'm leaving it as is. So yeah, that's chocolate and vanilla. That's what I named them when I was little. And I think my mom said she did the same. I've seen them on the Antique Roadshow, so I know that they weren't that uncommon. So she sits back there. And now on to my mama's sewing machine. Now this one is late 50s. Let's see. You can see even skinnier feet. That's how you turn this unlocked the throat plate. It's right there. It still has bobbin thread from my mom. This and this. Now this is where actually, yeah, these two things. Oh, it's confusing. You loaded the bobbin this way. Okay? Thread sits here, goes through this separate tension thing, and goes up to here, which you load and you push up. Sorry, you load and you push up, and this spins, spinning the rubber wheel here, spinning the bobbin. You can see these areas here and stuff. Various areas here is where you always had to oil your machines quite frequently. Skinny thing, huh? Weighs a freaking ton. This thing, just like mine, solid metal. You can see the Singer symbol. And this is the case that it came in. This is like 1958, 59. She got this. She made the skirt of my brother's bassinet. There's the Singer Machine Corporation, made in the USA. And this is its accessories. Check this out, girls. Let me give you an example of what shock is. Oh my god, I'm losing my feet over here. Let's see if I can find it. This. See this? For those who know what this is a buttonholer. Okay? And how it works, for those who don't know, is you, let's see if I can do it with one hand. My hands hurt in the cold. Well, anyways, this slides open, and there you put a button in, and you push it down, and that sets the gauge for the size of your buttonhole. All right. This replaced that. That is a buttonhole maker. Oh my god. Sorry. My walking foot wouldn't go in. This big old honking thing, just curling up here, attached to your sewing machine. And in here, there are these lead plates that do different size buttonholes. There's different shapes. The big one. There's a real big one. Oh, I can't get it out. They had side areas to put them in. See? There's a small one. There's a huge one. There's another small one and a big one. Yeah, all these pieces went with it. And I remember my mother using it. Do settings. Wide and narrow. Let's see, what does this say? You can't see that. It just has patents. Just the patent numbers on it. USA. So, yeah. That's something. So, yeah, there's... Oh, I can't remember what in. Is that it? I hope that's it. And I always love this case. Isn't that funky? It's like Space Age. Alright, now I'm going to show you my baby. Dun, da, dun, da, dun. It's like, you want to play that. Dun, da, da, da. Boom, 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 boom. This here is my embroidery machine. It also does sewing, but I don't want to use it for sewing, and the person that sold it to me agreed that if I could just use it for one thing, and one thing only, it'll last me longer for that one thing. This is my Singer Futura. Here's the bobbin threading. It is huge. It is really huge. Turn it on. I probably should move my hoop. Okay. It lights up like nobody's business. See? C, P, C, P. It's going, where's the computer? That's what it's looking for. Because it has to be attached to my computer to do the embroidery. It has double needle setting. And those are stitches it does. It does a small hoop. It does a big hoop. And it also does multiple hooping. So say I want to make a big tapestry. I can set in quadrants the pattern so that this one does this corner. Then you move the pattern so it go up, and then you do this part of it, and this part of it, and this part of it. So you can make great big wall hangings, blankets that are, centers of tables and further out, that kind of stuff. So there you go. That is all of my sewing machines. The only one missing is my daughter's brother machine, and I just didn't feel like pulling it out because we're going to, excuse me, we're going out to Ridgecrest today with the girls. So that you will see tomorrow. So let me turn this off. I gotta make a cover for this one. Quiet. So that is it. The biggest to the oldest to the newest to my most used and favorite. I hope you all had a great day and a good night. Oh, let me show you one last thing. And this one has a pull-out chart for its stitches. Just so you know. That wasn't the only stitches it does. They're all down there. Until tomorrow, I will see you then, and I hope your day's going well and you're not all stressed out over the holidays. Bye.